Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided I would do a first impressions on my new mascara makeup. I am so excited to try it out. So this is kind of what it looks like. It comes in this cute little palette. And this is like everything. This is like all of my foundation, my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, contour, all of it in this palette. So when you first open it, here are my colors. I have, sorry, I should probably cover that, otherwise it's distracting. So we have Candlelit, Olive, Hollywood, Goldie. And then on the next layer, so it's like double, we have White Peach, Stone, Desert Sunset, and the Bella Bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I've been watching a couple of videos on how people like to apply the mascara, like what's the best way to do it. And a lot of people say, okay, you gotta use a primer and you have to set. So I have both of my favorite primers, well, my favorite primer and my favorite setting spray. They do sell a setting spray, but this was my first order with mascara. So I just wanted to keep it to kind of, not necessarily the basics, because this isn't the basics. I did get a few extra things than what they would consider your basic palette. But I wanted to see how I like the product, and I didn't want to get all like the extra stuff. So the primer, I'm just going to use some e.l.f., good old e.l.f. in the Blemish Control Face Primer because, okay, well, I don't know what happened. Everything appears to be fine, but my phone just doesn't look as bright as it was before. So we'll just have to see when I watch the video back. But anyways, e.l.f. primer in the Blemish Control because I am pregnant and I wasn't having a breakout, and now I have a breakout. Like you can see right there, there's some on my chin, a little bit on my forehead. So not fun. It came out of nowhere. I just got done saying, oh, well, I don't have any breakouts. Here they are. And then I'm going to use the NYX matte finish. I prefer the dewy finish, but they didn't have any. So the the matte finish setting spray will work just fine. So yeah, so we'll hold off on that. I'm just going to start with my primer. And I'm just going to do, I don't know, maybe 2 pumps. Probably really only need 1, but it's cheap. e.l.f. is so cheap, and it just gets the job done. So, and then my mirror's back there, so if you catch me looking, that's why. I'm looking at that. So just a good base layer, help everything go on more smoothly. Hopefully it will stay. I'm really hoping that I like this makeup because I'm so excited. I just feel like I have so much makeup, like it takes over my bathroom. And so if this is gonna make it like less and simplify my routine, I am all for that. Okay, so primer is on, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start out with White Peach. That's the one I'm going to go on with first. This one's White Peach. And I'm going to take, so this is my 30-second hack brush that Maskcara sells. I have not used it before. It has the cone end and then the flat end. I'm going to go in with the cone end. And there's a card. Where did it go? That kind of explains where this stuff is supposed to go. It looks kind of like that. So your highlight, your base color is going to go in all those places. Your illuminator is going to go right there and right there. Contour those places. Like, you get the gist. So just your basic kind of contouring. But I'm going to start with my highlight, as they call it. Because when I think of highlighter, I think of what they call their illuminator, which is what goes right here and right beneath your brow bone. But their highlight is basically your concealer. So just going to dab a little bit. They say a little goes a long way. And they weren't kidding. We'll see how it covers my breakouts too. You guys, I'm so excited about this stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this end and we're gonna go in olive. So this one's olive right here. And not swiping, just dabbing. And I'm gonna kind of swoop up with it. And brush up. I actually really like it. I think it looks really good. This might be a little bit long. I'll have to edit it. Okay. So, that's using this brush. I don't think I'm going to use this brush for much else. Well, I could do my blush. So, let's see. Do I want to go... I think I'm going to go in with Desert Sunset. So this is Desert Sunset right here. Oh, but bronzer. Let's see. Well, I could use my normal blush. Why don't I do that? I'll use my normal blush brush. It's clean. I washed these yesterday in anticipation for my makeup coming. So I'll use just a plain old blush brush and see how it holds up with the cream makeup. So Desert Sunset. That's what I'm going to go with. And everyone says it's super pigmented, so I need to be more careful. But I'm going to smile. And it is pigmented. And just follow my contour. Like going back with it. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I really like that one. I think Desert Sunset was a really good choice. Hollywood seems just a bit too pinky for me. Like it, so they have I think they have a watermelon is what it's called, but it almost looks like watermelon to me. How pink it is. Like to me, I would consider that watermelon. But they call it Hollywood. So anyways, I really like this Desert Sunset. I'll give Hollywood a try another day. But for today, I like this one. So we'll stick with that. Okay, next I'm going to do my illuminator, which is this Goldie right here. And I'm just going to use my finger for that one. Ooh, girl, that's pigmented. That's real pigmented. So maybe go light with that. Oh, but it's so pretty. Yes, girl, I like this gold one. They have one called Pearl too. I think I'm going to get that one next for when I don't want, you know what I mean? Like a silver hue or like a gold hue. I think I'll switch off and on depending on the day. Because I feel like this one will be really, really good for spring and summer. But come winter, or, well, I guess technically I'm still in winter. But I'm in spring. They just don't know that. So I think once we come back around to winter, I think Pearl will be a really good fit for that. So, yes. So here it is. Here is the makeup. No, I need a blend. Oh, wait, I didn't even put bronzer down here. Or not bronzer, contour. So we should do that. Going back in with the 30-second hack. And dragging it down my neck. Okay, I'm also going to go in with some bronzer, but I'm going to use a different brush. So I'm going to use this one from Sephora. It is number 53, Pro Full Coverage Airbrush. But I'm going to go in for my bronzer. This is the Bella bronzer. That's the one I'm going to use. And dab, dab, dab. Just to heat things up a little bit more. Put a little bit down there. Just to warm you up a bit more. So this is how I like. Again, a lot of people don't like makeup their makeup this heavy. This is just kind of how I like mine. I like mine very heavy. I prefer to be brown. Just warm things up some more. So yeah. So the other thing you can do is you can take a damp beauty blender and kind of blend this out. Where did mine go? So I'm going to take a look at it and see if I see anywhere that really needs to be blended a bit more. Maybe my illuminator. But I actually really like the makeup and the cream. I'm not mad at it. I feel like it's really nice. Although I think I need to add a bit more under eye just to brighten that up a little bit more. Let's see, where'd that brush go? Here it is. Just brighten it up a bit more, see what happens. Yeah, I just needed a little bit more. And then they sell a setting powder as well. But again, I have air spun. So that works for right now. Maybe I'll give it a shot and see. But for right now, this will work. Because again, if I get my hands on the setting powder that they have, then I feel like I won't have to lug this guy around. He's huge. And it gets messy. Very, very messy. Like I literally just got powder all over the place. Stuff is falling. So, beauty blender. And just set that. Especially in my crease, I don't want it going anywhere. I think my husband just got home. No, maybe that wasn't my husband. Okay. All done. All right, now I'm just gonna finish up the look. I'm gonna brush out my eyebrows, put on some mascara and all that jazz. And we'll see what we think with the final look. I just use a spoolie. These eyebrows are a bit out of control and I'm not filling them in. I'm not gonna do it. What did I just do? I lose everything, y'all. I'm also gonna go in with the Desert Sunset again and put it on my lips. That's pretty. I love that desert sunset. That one is so good. Okay, so mascara. So that was a primer that I just put on, and it just helps them stay up there. Sorry. You guys, this turned out really cute. I like it. So you can still see my zit. However, it's a scab now, so I'll give it some leeway. Again, there's texture, but color is not there. So I like it. I feel like it looks really good. I really do like it. It looks very natural. And again, it was all in the one palette. So I feel like I can eliminate a lot of stuff in my bathroom with it being like that. I'm very happy with how it all turned out. So yeah, thanks.